grateful to our sponsors, Kelly Stafford with Stafford Tree Service, and also Kow Cow Manure. If you need your trees trimmed locally, remember Stafford Tree Service at staffordtreesvc.com. And please visit Kow Cow Manure, that's K-O-W. Remember, both of the contact details are in the description below. Beloved Confederate Jasmine, or it's often sold as Star Jasmine. Why? Because it looks a little bit like a pinwheel, like a little bit of a star. Now this plant makes a great vining plant, and once it's established, it pretty much can take off on its own. Now it is very fragrant, but it's not overpowering. Some people complain about, let's say, night blooming jasmine because it's so strong that maybe one in a neighborhood is plenty. Confederate jasmine will probably could grow up 15 to 20 feet tall because it will vine, and it will probably spread 15 or 20 feet. So if you needed an area like a fence, I don't know, chain link fence, that's where I used it once. I thought chain link fence are practical. I think they're kind of ugly, but they're practical. I'd much rather have a privacy fence that's either wood or maybe preferably vinyl. But that's my opinion. Other people might go, oh, I love my metal fence. Well, if you do, in my opinion, you ought to cover it over. And that's where the jasmine might be your choice. The Star Jasmine, or Confederate Jasmine, and it basically got its name because of its southern states. Originally, it's from Japan. So you could say, oh, hey, oh, good morning. You could say, domo arigato, doitemaste. But you might also say Confederate. It's in the areas that might have been considered some of the Confederate states, but that's not really the reason that it was given that name, just because of the geographical location of where it was first became very popular. It's fairly cold hardy. It likes full sun. It's going to bloom best in full sun. It will take partial shade, and it's one of those plants that will probably grow into full sun to partial shade. As far as watering, I would water it. This one actually needs some water. Hopefully yours has been better watered than this, but I would say when we have a dry time, you need to water. Now, once it's established, it pretty much can live and survive on just what it gets from the heavens. As far as fertilizer, probably 3 or 4 times a year with a good granular fertilizer that's probably organic based. I would normally mulch them, and you don't need to prune it much except when it grows out of bounds. And you can see it here. It wants to head to the heavens. As far as dividing it, you don't really need to. It will tend to grow and spread. It is cold hardy, and it is also one that it just makes a nice filling plant. If you need an area filled, this is a plant that you might wish to use. Now, a lot of people say, we've got some that are really just fantastic. We love our photos of them. We've had pictures. One lady sent me one with a picture of her and her cat. And if you wish to do that, we might show your picture and your cat. Please list the cat's name or dog. My son's saying don't forget dogs because he loves both his dogs and he wants to have them on one future shows in the future. And if you want to do that, we might show yours as well. But we want to make sure that we have a new video dropping every Saturday at 10 a.m. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. Get some other folks to hit it with you as well. Hit the bell. And if you want to send us a picture, you can send it to the Ask Mr. Greenthumb site. And of course, we appreciate you once again for watching.